Hi, what up, YouTube? This is No Cap, No Filter. I'm your host, Molly G, back at y'all in the episode of Run It With You. And today we got to run it about the Streamer University auditions. Kai has been on tour, going around the nation to different regions, and he's looking for the next group of Streamer University Part 2. And man, oh man, these people are in chaos at every single audition event. Nothing is regulated properly. It is huge crowds, unorganized. Whatever team that they had working on the American Idol crowds need to come help out Kai and his team with these crowds, because I know it's people out here passing out. I know it's people out here are thirsty. I know it's people out here probably getting robbed. I know it's people out there musty. I know it's people out there fighting. People out there are doing the most trying to get any type of reaction or content within the, line of chaos in itself. And people are not just being their natural selves. They're trying to do anything to go viral. And that can cause a whole lot of BS to start happening, because when people are not their natural selves and now they're, trying to play a character to go viral, they usually do things that can, either upset someone or a group of people, or be an annoying, be a nuisance. Like it's just a lot of different things, man. On top of you not guaranteed to go see Kai. A lot of people are angry that they waited outside hours. Sometimes people said, whatever the start of the event, if you're there on time, then you're not on time. You should have been out there camping out the night before. Man, look, this is a good positive thing I think Kai is doing, trying to help these kids get into this space to where they could create content and try to find the next wave of big streamers. I love the fact that he's denying some of the degenerates. Like, I pray that he don't let people like Dina Great and Adrian Broner get in. Like, every clip of them, their whole brand is just having women uncomfortable in every single clip. Mind you, I don't watch streams. I don't watch streamers. Like, to me, watching streamers is something that I just don't get. Like, I'm not about to watch another person's life, I'll watch a movie, I'll watch a series. A lot of people will be like, well, if you go watch that, you go watch streaming. Just a new thing. I understand how people can feel like that if they're coming up in this age, especially young people. Didn't you hear about the young person who stole their mom's credit card or their parents' credit card and they donated like racks to this streamer? Like, I'm talking about hundreds of thousands of dollars. Like, like that is crazy to me. And I never understood the whole idea of donating somebody that got more money than you money. All because they playing the game or just out and about living their life. Like, I never understood that, you know. Um, but I do think a lot of people are getting in these auditions to see Kai, and they're trying to do the most to have their quote unquote moment. They're trying to have something rememberable, whether they trying to do it to get in so Kai can remember them and, oh, I like your energy. Or if they get denied, they're trying to go out with a bang, and that could be dangerous, especially to Kai. So to me, this is almost like a could have been records, but at the same time, if you get, if you get accepted, you get to get in Streamer University. Now, could have been records. I don't know what happens if Drewski, lets these people say, okay, yeah, I like him, because could have been records ain't no real label, to my understanding. But this, what Kai doing, is actually something good. It's almost like America's Next Top Model back in the day, making a band, But the thing is, with these kids, a lot of these streamers haven't streamed in weeks. A lot of these streamers haven't streamed in months. Some of them haven't even streamed in a year. And some of them never streamed at all. They just made a kick or Twitch. And now all of a sudden they want to ride the stream wave. And when they say, oh, I just want to get accepted, I hope I get to see him, I hope he don't deny me, I want to chase my dreams. Being a streamer ain't your dream. Because if it was, you would be passionate about it, and you wouldn't even care if Kai. Well, you would care that Kai accepted you or not, but you would know that at the end of the day, you trying to come up there and get content and network, if anything. And on top of that, if you were really a streamer, you ain't about to go months and weeks and years, without streaming. Like, come on, man. And I understand life happens, stuff happens. You could get discouraged. You got to put it to the side for a little bit, but at some point, you got to pick back up that camera if this is something that you really want to do. You ain't trying to be a streamer. You just want to be famous. Like, let's call it what it is. Let's call a spade a spade. People trying to do anything they got to do to not live an average life and be famous. And some of them, clout is so much of a drug that people rather fame than the money. If you could be low key and have money and not be on the internet, or be famous, but not as rich as people think you is, but have a little bit of money to where you could live an average life behind the scenes, but you still famous, I think people will pick the fame. People will literally pick the fame. And like I say, man, this ain't your dream. You just want to be famous. You seeing all these clips of people getting clip formed. You probably don't even watch the content. You just see them getting clip formed, and you like, damn, man, I wish a lot of people know me. People just want to be a part of something. And then on Streaming University, people seeing all the, and a lot of it, people just want the experience. You ain't really going there to learn nothing. Everything they teaching you, you could literally chat GPT this stuff, or you could learn it on the fly as you stream. The experience is the best teacher, because all these people ain't have nobody teaching them. All they did was pick up the camera and become consistent. It might sound cliche, but so long as you're consistent with something, eventually you'll build a community. And even if you get accepted into Streaming University, you have to be entertaining. You have to learn how to retain an audience. You can have a viral moment. You can have people start knowing your name. You can have an influx of subscribers, but can you retain them? And one thing about this streaming thing, this stuff got to be in you. It ain't no real retirement of this. You have to keep doing it day in and day out. It's like a job, and you're almost a slave to your audience. Then you're going to start doing things out your character. You probably start doing things out your moral compass in order to retain or get back in relevance with your followers. And that's one of the reasons I couldn't be a streamer. I'm more of a private person anyway, so I couldn't just be a streamer anyway. But the only way I probably would be a streamer is if I just had a lit life like that, and I could just travel all around, and I just want to go try different cultures, try different foods on some speed type of stuff, But other than that, I couldn't do it. The same way with a lot of people trying to start a podcast. Everybody think it's easy, but once you start that podcast, you really realize that, damn, I got to do this every day and be consistent every day. And it's almost like a job. And there's going to be times you don't want to do it, but you got to do it. Joe Budden ain't become successful for nothing. This dude did this 18 years ago. It's a reason why they call him the Podfather, and he's been consistent ever since. It's like no different than working at the radio almost. You're going to come in and you're going to speak on topics. You're going to come in and you're going to give your opinion on this, whatever your topic or your niche is, and that's going to be work. Everybody think being a podcaster is easy till they found out after you set that camera equipment up, you got to actually go do the work and you got to actually retain your audience. And being a streamer is even more harder because at least a podcast is something confined in something set up where, you have control. But being a streamer, you have to stream a lot of your good times, but your bad times is going to be caught as well on camera, and you're going to be coming of age in front of people in real time. So your mistakes, your shortcomings, your sorrows, your moment of what you want to call it, your moment of where you vulnerable, it's all caught on camera. So people gotta really understand, once you turn this camera on and you start to become this, you're gotta be this. It ain't really too much no retirement of it. Like however they know you, that's how you gotta, unless you just come in, get a lot of money, get a lot of brand deals, and then just make a lot of good investments to where you don't have to do it no more. But how many people are really gonna do that? And even with Streamer University one, the first one, a lot of those people, they already had clout. They just maintained a bigger audience, from networking and all that, and being entertaining. And a lot of them were just attractive. Think about it. All the women that you've seen on Streaming University, the ones who are kind of relevant or built up more of a platform from that, they already had a platform, or they built up a platform from latching on the men. And on top of that, they were fine. So if you're a woman, you better be twice as entertaining if you are a woman. And if you are a woman, you probably got to be triple time as entertaining if you're not society standpoints attractive. And as a man, you're going to have to do what you got to do to maintain relevance and content, even at the expense of sometimes your morals. And that's what Dean the Great and Adrian Broner is doing. Like, their whole brand is crashing out on women, all crashing out on people in general whenever they do something that they dislike. And a lot of the times they make a lot of women uncomfortable because it's just too raunchy. And to me, as far as Dean go, you can't really tell him nothing, because in his head, he lit, he young, he got money. You can't really tell him nothing. But Adrian Broner is embarrassing because dude in his 30s with kids. And he's always drunk, belligerent. This the type of dude you wouldn't want in your friend group. And it's crazy because a lot of women are seeing these things, these clips, and still going on the show with him. Now, maybe it's set up like that and it's all a show, but even if not, even if that is that, the fact that you even did that and agreed to that, that's crazy to me. You wouldn't see nobody of high morals and high standards, in they image for themselves, want to be a part of that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad that Kai is denying people like that. So I hope that this time around, it's a lot of new people get actually put on, and this don't be, the Illuminati and all that. And I'm glad that Kai is standing on business and not letting certain people in the venue, like Soulja Boy. And that's another thing. A lot of these rappers, come on, man, let these young people get their time. Like all this spin-off stuff is lame to me. You get denied Streamer University, now you want to do Rapper University. Turk want to do Couples University. Like, come on, man. Be original. Like, don't try to ride somebody else's wave and remix it, especially because you got denied or you can't get accepted. Let these young people eat. For the next 2 times, you a whole rapper who got good music making skills. Yes, you in a bad deal, but stick to being a rapper and a content creator. You ain't got to go to no Streamer University. Let these young people get them spots, man. He only let like 250 people in. Come on, man. You already own. And some of y'all don't need to be students, be teachers. Some people even having a problem with what his name is, Keith Lee going up, trying to get on up there. Like, somebody else could have had his spot, but I think he can be a teacher. But yeah, man, if you 30 something years old, man, let them young bucks have that, man. It's almost like these dudes who be trying to promote in colleges and stuff, 32 years old, trying to party promote and all this and all that. Let them young boys have that, man. But I want to know what y'all think down in the comment section below, man. How y'all feeling about this whole Streamer University audition thing? Do y'all think it could be better handled? Do y'all think some people of certain age are already with a status that they once had, where they were the hottest thing around? Like, should they feel like they had their time and let these young people get in, because they just embarrassing themselves. Like, let me know what about y'all, how y'all feel about the whole ordeal. If you like the video, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, what you waiting on? Until next time, I'm out.